Yo, yo, yo. Let me get my microphone. Can you hear me? Michael.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, baby.
Was he?
That's what they say. I'm in my wife's closet. Look at this. Look at all this mess.
Oh, man.
Hopefully, in about 2 weeks, I'll be in my studio.
The Fresh Studio?
Fresh Rinse Media Studios.
Is my microphone coming through good?
Here, you bunch of commenters. Yeah, you're rootin' tootin' commenters. Is what you are.
Is this?
Yeah.
Oh, this might be better here.
I've got to get my other glasses. Don't go anywhere. I can't see a darn thing.
All right. Let's see what's going on, guys. We got S&H Pressure Washing in the house. Glad to see you. Hey, Ryan. Got you here, brother. Bobby Linden. Josh Fields. What's up? Daddy Shoemaker. Cody Smith. Flipped out. What's up, man? Never seen that one before. I like it, though. Cody flipped out. Daryl Morris. What's up? What's up? Derek McDuffie, my brother with bleach sprayer. What's going on? Glad to see you. EP Wash. Wash Pro Plus. Let's go. Let's see. Who else is here? Here. Let's see.
I appreciate you very much, period. Starting the podcast, my friend, period.
Yeah.
All right.
So Chucky boy.
All right. It's good to see everybody. Get all the shout outs, adding it to the sites. Man, you're just doing it all. And I'm just kind of sitting back and relaxing. You know, ever since Bobby came on the scene, I hadn't done much, for being honest.
You go ahead and take over, because this was not shared out to Facebook, so I'm gonna get that squared away.
Well, thank you, my friend. Good to see everybody. Josh Fields, it does sound like Top Gun music, don't it? Charles Henry said, Jeremy, that does not surprise me in the least. Does not surprise me. I would never skip over you. I never, my friend Charles Henry.
I didn't skip over you, Charles. Blasphemy.
You told me you were going to skip him. You told me last night. You said when we do the podcast, I'm not going to give a shout out to Charles Henry. Good to see you, Dwayne Smither, Evan Pollard, my man, Austin Eslick. Good to see you. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm skipping is leg day. That's right.
Oh, dude, I love. Speaking of leg day,
it has been a few weeks.
Leg day today. Can you hear me?
Did you?
Yeah. I don't. Am I lagging or something?
One of us is delayed. Well, one of us is. Somebody, you in the comment section, tell us which one of us is delayed. I am in.
I'm sure it's me. It has to be me.
Okay. Somebody said. Nope. Somebody said my feed is logging.
Okay. John
Shoemaker said it's me. Here's my problem. I've got my grandkids in the other room, and there's no way I can go in there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can go into the bedroom and see if that helps any. You talk about professional. We are professional. Don't forget my drink. Oops. This is sorry.
No, don't worry. He's got to walk a country mile to get out of the closet.
Came out of the closet. Oh, no, don't go anywhere.
You said they make the best employees.
No doubt about it. All right. Jeremy, that's how yours usually looks with the bed in the background.
I just clicked on the little green screen button. Got that turned on.
I'm going to see if I can't find the green screen button.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to. Boy, I'm sharing out stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I almost forgot how to do this. Boys, we don't call it the worst podcast ever for no reason.
That's right.
It's for good reason.
All right. Another brick in the wall. Hey, guys, can you hear me now? Are we good?
I hear you good.
Okay. Austin Nelson said Mike was in the closet. Finally come out of the closet. Man, I'm hoping to get my studio done in the next couple of weeks. We'll be back at it and good. I was saying, yeah, there's Aaron Tater, my man. Aaron Tater right there. Aaron Tater, 9 p.m. It is 9 p.m., my friend. 9:07. And Aaron drove down from Pittsburgh today. He's staying in a hotel local to us, came down to pick up a skid, and heading back tomorrow after breakfast at some point. I've got 2 washes tomorrow. Aaron, we're going to have to make it quick in the morning because I got 2 washes tomorrow, and one of them's a good piece of ways. It's a good piece of ways. So, all right. So let me just do a little explaining here. Let me do some explaining. We missed a couple of weeks, one due to sickness, another one due to travel, and another one due to just too much going on at crunch time. So we've been away for about 3 weeks, haven't we? I think 3 weeks is what we took off.
Yeah, I believe it has been. And let me just say, I ain't missed none of you.
I ain't missed a one of them.
I ain't missed one. I ain't even missed Mike. I've talked to him about once since then. One time. Today. Hey, we doing a podcast? Okay, I'm just lying. We talk more than that.
I won't lie. It kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
Well, I'm going to lie. Boys, I missed you. I missed you, everyone. Y'all all right. Y'all good people. Bobby Landon's a good guy. I love Bobby.
Oh, God, that's such good stuff. Hey, let's get this party started. So good to see everyone. I really appreciate you coming out. If you've got prayer requests, don't forget, mention them in the comments section, and we're going to write those down at the end. I'll say it's my turn to pray, and I'll pray at the conclusion, right at the top of the hour, usually, generally speaking. We want to accommodate that to you. I want to ask if you would pray for my sister's boyfriend who's in the hospital. Also pray for Bobby Lyndon's wife, his wife's dad. So Bobby's father-in-law just found out that he had cancer, and we're going to find out tomorrow what stage the cancer is. So we're praying for him. It's some form of leukemia. His name is Brian. So we're praying for Brian. Okay. So let's keep praying for Brian. Somebody else got prayer requests. We'll certainly add those to our list. And our hope is to reach heaven at the end. So if you got prayer requests, let us know.
Boys, we're in middle of March already. Who's out working? Who's been working? I've been working. I've been doing a little work. But I'm going to tell you what happened here 2 days ago. I guess it's 2 days ago. Man, we were living high on the hog back about 70, mid-70s. I even had a couple 80-degree days here last week. And all of a sudden, Saturday rolls around, it gets a little bit cooler, and Sunday rolls around, and then here's the snow Monday night. And then yesterday morning, it snowed. We had snow.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I had to winterize my stuff, which I haven't done in a very long time because I never winterize anything. Just put it in the garage. But Yeah, I thought I was gonna end up losing a pump. I was late to the game. There was already ice inside of it when I got the check valve out. But we're back. We're good. Loving it. Got a big day tomorrow. Boy, we got a big day tomorrow.
Do you? Pray
Yeah.
tell.
Yes. Well, I mean, I was supposed to work today and it was too cold. It never got above freezing until after lunch. So the stuff I was going to do today is going to be on to tomorrow and Friday now. So
Well, very, very nice. I like
yeah, yeah. I'm
I
down.
like it. Love it, actually.
Yeah. Boy, if we can just stay above 40, I'll be as tickled as I don't even know what. I better not say what I usually say.
You'll be tickled.
I'll be tickled pink.
My wife brought me a chair so we could sit down and get down to business.
Buddy.
John Shoemaker said 3 weeks in, and today my pump refused to give me any more than 800 to 1,000 psi. Fun times. John, I'm interested. What did you find to be the problem with that? Christopher Henson says, he said, did an $1,100 house wash and roof wash today. Done 10 jobs so far this month. Good for you, my friend. Got a call from a school district to bid on entire wash, the high school football stadium, concrete, stands, buildings. Big time money. Great for you. I'm very happy for you. Michael Swimp, my man. I think your payment went through, Michael. Check your payment. See if it went through, my friend. He bought some 5x7 cards. We were having trouble with payment. I think it's probably because he's delinquent on all his other type of payments. Probably got credit card racked up. He probably owes the IRS. All of his hate money. He spent all of his hate money. And can't pay his bills. Let's take up a collection for Michael Swint so he can pay for his 5x7 cards.
I bet that man's washed 50 houses this year already.
He probably has. He don't stop.
No, he's a rock star.
Yeah, Chris said he's got a bunch of. Chris said he's got a bunch backed up because of the weather. Mike said it did go through. It posted today. I'm glad. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Yeah, man. I've got 2 washes tomorrow. I got a handful on Friday. Starting up next week, it's going to be nice. I'm going to start scheduling a bunch of them. I've got a bunch to do, but I haven't scheduled them a lot of them because of this weather. It's just been miserable, and that's no fun.
Oh, absolutely not.
Orlando pressure washing, you dirty dog, you. He said, you don't want to know how many we've done already in 2026. Yeah, but at $99.
Orlando pressure washing pros, you've probably done more than I'm going to do all year.
Christopher Henson says, Lavo's working good so far. Been working with Aaron, getting on occasional bugs smashed. Aaron is a great guy. He's all right. He'll do in a pinch. Yes, sir, Jeremy. Go right ahead.
Do you have a go in mind this year of the amount of houses you want to wash?
Yeah, I want to get back to my 400 number. I was a little bit less than that this past year, and kind of had an off year the year before that with a lot of delays there towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Yep. Guys, in the comment section, let us know how many houses or how many properties or projects that you have in mind to wash. Oh no. Look at that.
That was I got my grandkids here. They're getting ready to leave. They wanted to show me something they drew for me. Well, nice.
Did 63 last year. Part-time goes to do 100. Yeah, you can do 100. You can do 100 part-time.
You'll crush it. You'll crush it, my brother.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Bear said this. He said, placed 4 yard signs in the new area and received 9 calls, landed $700 on average. That's $3,500, my friend. Good for you.
That's pretty good money out of about $25 in yard signs.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
That's good ROI, son.
Well, somebody said in the comments, I'm not going to go back up and search for it. Somebody said, I was glad to see you at the conference there in Myrtle Beach. I will be speaking again in Chicago coming up next month. I think it's the 18th and 19th or the 19th and 20th. It's a Sunday and a Monday in Chicago. So if you're in the Chicago area, I'd love to get to meet up with you. Maybe we can have dinner one night, something like that. I'll only be there a couple of nights, but would love to hang out with you and meet you. And if you're able to attend my class, that'd be wonderful. They do it on a Sunday and a Monday. I'm sure that's to keep costs down there at the hotel. But if you'd like to come hang out at the Fresh, I'd love to meet you. That'll be April 18th and 19th and 20th, I think. We'll see. But yeah, we'll keep you posted. I'd love to hang out with you. I am teaching a class there. We'll also be having a Lavo booth, set up. And so we'll be demoing that a little bit. And it's exciting. Good, exciting times.
Boy, Chris is hammering something. Look at this. I did 250 last year and would like to do 300 this year. I don't want to be an overachiever. You sound like an overachiever already, Chris. 250? Buddy, that's way more than I did. It's way more. I think I don't remember. I think I had around 130 something, 120, 123.
Well,
I don't never much get above 150. I don't much get above 150 though.
When we consider that you would consider yourself a part-time washer, I think you'd consider yourself a full-time washer and a part-time breathing treatment giver.
The treatments of breathing. The giver of breath.
Oh, wow. Jeepers, creepers. Hold their nose and blow in their mouth. That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
A carpet cleaning company. Yeah, I remember that. About 4 months of unemployment my whole adult life. I'm looking to do just 30 to 40,000. From there, I'm going to enjoy some time. John, good for you, my friend. Good for you. I love it. I love it. I'm happy for you, brother.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
And Devin says, I plan to do one more than Mike this year. Well, you probably already have. Goal accomplished. Looky here. Vulcan said, I just signed my biggest residential job for $2,850,000. That's fantastic, brother. I'm happy for you. Good for you.
That's funny. I'm trying to catch up here.
Cody Smith says, I've done 55 jobs this year. Of course, when you're down there and down south, you can start cranking them out a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. Him and Charles Henry's probably got about 300 already.
I love it. Hey, what are your goals? We've been asked to give our goals for the year. What are you doing to create goals? What are you doing to see those goals accomplished? Yard signs, 5x7 cards? Are you door knocking? Are you relying on the phone to ring? Are you out there boots on the ground? What are you doing? I mean, if you got goals, a goal without activity, without action, that's just a dream. I'm telling you, a goal without action, there's got to be implementation. Get out there and hustle. Make it happen.
All right. 2 6-figure contracts is Nathan's goal this year. Nathan, let me know where they're at so I can come behind you just a little bit cheaper. And I'll smile. I'm just kidding, buddy. Only 41, Charles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just yesterday, me and a local washer quoted a 4-story parking garage. That ought to be fun. We'll see if we get that. That'd be nice. Now, old Nick rebranded. We're going to get him some 5x7 cards. Nick rebranded. So that's awesome. I'm anxious to see how well that works for you. Yard signs and door hangers, you better believe it, brother. Look at this right here. Orlando Pressure Washing says Facebook groups, 5 to 10 arounds, yard signs, referrals, Facebook ads, organic, Google, LinkedIn, Nextdoor, flyers, Reddit. They see my truck, Tiki-Taki, Solace Washing, Chat GPT, some of our top leading sources. Chat GPT, talk to me. What's that? What do you mean you're using Chat GPT as a lead source? How's that work? Good for you.
I think he's meant like you can ask Chat GPT. You can for pressure washing in your area, and you can recommend people.
Sure. I'd love to see that.
Yeah,
that's great.
Third location in Kentucky. Where's your locations at, Josh? Let us know. Mike's in Kentucky,
my friend.
Mike's everywhere.
Here we go. Somebody right here. Door-to-door sales daily after my jobs. Johnny Diehard. That's awesome, bro. So you go to a full-time job every day. You get off work on your way home or sometime thereafter, you're doing the old knocky knock. Good for you, my friend. I love to see the hustle. I just believe the good Lord will bless that kind of effort every time. Good for you.
Huh. That's wild.
We said, huh, at the same time.
I've not come across that one yet.
I hadn't either. Shelbyville and Louisville.
Okay.
Josh says. You see this one right here? Cody Smith said, my biggest lead driver this year is my A-frame sign. Yeah, someone asked me today, they said, does the A-frame sign work? I said, I don't go to a job without sending it out. Unless I just get stupid and forget. Better believe they work. Trevor Steele. Trevor's been putting out some fire on Facebook and YouTube shorts. I've been watching. I've been hanging out with you, bro. You walk around with that nice, tight beard and with your pretty glasses and crisp shirt. He's got guys washing in the background. Trevor's never held a pressure washing wand. As pretty as his hands are, I'll wash for you, bro. I do not want you to accidentally get a blister on them pretty fingers of yours. Got that right.
You ain't missed us, Trevor, because we ain't been here in 3 weeks.
It's good to see him, though. It's always good to see you. Eagles Pressure Washing says, when will Lavo CRM be available in the Apple Store? It's coming up. It's a little ways off. It's a process. In the meantime, just save it as a widget to your home screen. It'll serve the exact same purpose. Just save it in your widget as a widget rather on your home screen. It'll serve the same purpose. Barry Little, my man. He said, I just came to check the temperature in this live stream. We got some fire, brother. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Good to see you. He said, I'm gone already. Man, he don't let any grass grow underneath his feet. That's for sure.
He wasn't even on here when you read that comment.
He don't remember leaving the comment.
I don't remember it.
He's on a flight to Austin or something. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Trevor, how many, if you're still in the room with us, how many trucks you got on the road now? How many employees you got going? We're happy for you, brother. We just love you to death, man. I pick on you. We just love you to death. Jeremy, I want to run something by you. I've never talked to you about this.
Well, are you going to run it or are you going to tell me?
I'm gonna run and tell you.
All right.
I'm gonna run in the room.
Run by the screen and yell it.
I'm gonna yell it at you real quick. I've ran it by a few people. I think it'll work. I think there's a few bugs to work out of it, a few hiccups, but I think it'll work. You know, a lot of us in the northern states, cold weather states, one of the reasons we don't hire people or we hesitate to hire people is because come October, November, and December, certainly into the first of the year, there's not a lot of work to be done unless you're doing large commercial work and things of that nature, and you've got contracts. Those can be a struggle at times. So one of the reasons we hesitate to hire people is because we just don't want to bring somebody on without feeling like we can keep them busy. Then often, even in the summertime, you may have days on end where you just need one washer. You don't need a helper. You don't need an employee. I'm going to get to the punchline here. Something I've noticed in our area, and I'm confident it's probably everywhere, Jeremy, is that roofers, many roofing companies, don't even have employees. But there are these, what we might call co-ops, where that you can call up Julio or you can call up Johnny or you can say, hey, can you and your crew be available to me next Thursday or Tuesday?
Yeah.
Now, I'm wondering if we can pull that off in the pressure washing community to where I call up Sean Holderman and I say, hey, Sean, I've got a job where I could use two of your guys. And I throw them both a Mike's Pressure Washing t-shirt, and that's the shirt they wear during the day for that day. I've got employees, and I might send them to Sean or to whoever. Just right off the cuff, I think that will work because at what we would do is we would just do a 1099 at the end of the year. Instead of having a bunch of W-2 employees that we have to pay, that we have to keep up with, that we have to train, what if we were to kind of barter one another's employees for on a 1099 purpose? And then where this really comes to play is you got people like Sean Holderman and others in our area who have Christmas light business.
Yeah.
And what if I were to say, hey, I got two employees I'd love to throw your way. Do you have a need for Christmas lights for the next few months? And that way I can keep my employees busy. Gutter guards, gutter cleanouts, a lot of things that they can do that I might not be able to keep them busy doing, but other people might. What say you, Mr.
Sure.
Jeremy?
I think it's a very real possibility. So I tried that a few years ago when I was doing the Christmas lights. So this is my third year. Yeah, this was maybe the first year when I did it. I have a friend that's a roofer, just got a roofing business. And, I just don't see that many roofs getting replaced in October, November. I'm sure they are. It's probably not like it is in the springtime and the summertime and early fall. So, I reach out and just pretty much ask, hey, man, like you got a guy that I could use to do some Christmas lights, like a good roof guy. That way I wasn't the roof guy. And more or less, it was almost like a hard no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, I left it at that. I never reached out to anyone else or tried anything else. So I'm not saying it. I think it's a good idea, especially if you're in a busy area or big area, metro area, like a lot of you guys are. I think that's a real feasibility and it's possible. I don't see anything wrong with it, Kind of would stink though if they left you to go work for someone else because they liked it better.
Well, that would be on the contractor himself. There's have to be a written or unwritten rule that, hey, I'm going to pay them the same wage that you pay them. I'm not going to puff it up in any way. I'm not going to cushion it. Whatever you would pay them is what I'm going to pay them. They would know that in advance. Basically, they could even use my equipment. Or they could bring their own equipment, whatever. I'm just trying. My whole point is us in the winter, we struggle to keep guys busy. But if you could barter them away for a month or two, or even days on end at a time, then I don't know. I think I think it could
I
work.
agree. I think it could work. I think it really could work. I like it. And
Thank you, Jad. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. That's a good heads up.
I use I've had, this is my sixth season, so I guess I've had 3 seasons of help, maybe four. I had Bryce and then Devin twice, and then I'm going into this year. Yeah, so I always try to find someone that has a job where it might be seasonal. So what works for me is a buddy of mine's a teacher who has a pressure washing business. It's a smaller pressure washing business. He's not washing like what we're washing, but he can wash what we wash. He just doesn't push it like that because he's a teacher. Drives a bus, does all the stuff. He's got a really good career, and he likes what he does. And but I know that when school lets out in May, I can usually count on him. I haven't talked to him this year, but generally speaking, the last 2 years, I'm like, hey, you want to come out and wash a couple days a week, 2-3 days a week, not every day. We might go 2 weeks and I might not need him, but he'll come out as long as I give him like a day notice. Like, hey, I need you on Wednesday. We're going to be doing this project, but we'll run, and he'll make some extra money. It's convenient for him. It's convenient for me. It's just $10.99. So I have help when I need the help.
Yeah.
So I think that's good. Like, if you could find, if you're looking for someone, maybe you're in a similar situation. You don't need someone full time. Maybe you find that person who maybe is a teacher, or maybe they're a firefighter, or maybe they're one of these guys that has, they'll work 2 or 3 days and then they're off.
Yeah.
Maybe they work weekends and they're looking for something to do during the week a couple days.
I want to answer Michael here.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Michael was saying 1090 people is a crazy thing to a certain extent. You can't even tell them what to do. Remember, Michael, when I started this out, I was using the illustration of the roofers. The roofers do this every single day, and they know what they're doing. You don't have to tell them what to do. They know what they're doing. So, in other words, if Jeremy called me up and said, "Hey, Mike, I could use one of your guys today on a roof job," I wouldn't send my slacker. I wouldn't send a guy that doesn't pay. In fact, the matter is, I wouldn't keep any slackers. So the idea is that you would send someone who is qualified, could do the job, is going to show up and make Jeremy proud for the day.
Yeah.
Without having to hire somebody. I don't disagree with you though, brother. I like Christopher Henson there. Since I work full time at the fire department, if I need an extra hand, I just usually grab one of the shift guys, pay them cash under the table. They're free when I need them. Can always use extra cash. Well, that's one way to live your life, Christopher. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yep. That's one way to do it.
I'm gonna be honest, Dave. The first few years, I paid cash for the people I paid. And this last year, there's no more cash for nobody because I'm paying taxes on that. So, I'd say, and that's a good thing about finding another wash person. Maybe you can find, maybe you're looking for someone. Maybe there's a guy who's washing, but maybe he's not washing much, and he could use some work, and he could come work with you, run your equipment, and you can just 1099 him. Now, you say whatever you want to, but I'm going to 1099 them and throw one of my uniforms on them. So I ain't doing, as of right now, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm not using him every day, and then I'll cut his check to his business.
Yeah. So David Minguez says, I think it's an interesting idea, but has a lot of moving parts. It does. Devin, when you bring on, I forget his name, you guys teamed up a few times. I'm interested. You don't have to tell me. I'm interested in how you pay that guy when when you guys split work like that. Pay some more, Jeremy. He said.
What's that?
Nathan said you need to pay more, Jeremy.
Nathan just seems to be right on quiet right there. Sleeping legs to Nathan.
Michael said I still pay cash.
I ain't paying cash. I ain't doing it.
No, I don't pay cash either. Nope, $10.99. Costs you about $15 at the end of the year.
The exception would be my dad. If he came out and helped me do something, he's the only one getting cash. Other than that, my wife gets it all.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to get caught up on some of these comments.
Thank you, Devin. Well, it just kind of struck me. I've had workers around my house for the last little bit, and we don't speak the same language, so it's hard for me to have conversation with them. But I'm just kind of curious. Like one guy told me, he said, "I'll not only." Is the guy who was laying carpet for me. He said, "I'll not only lay your carpet." He said, "I got guys who can lay your carpet. They can hang your drywall." He said, "They can paint. I got different guys to do this, this, and this." And he's a carpet installer, but he's got people who will do just about anything. Now
he's got a good network.
He's got a network. He's got a network of people. Nathan Brinker says definitely hard to keep people in our industry. Well, it is. Here we go. Charles Henry, the man with such wisdom. He says, I need to hire someone, but either I have to pay for their workers' comp or they have to have a policy. I know we're exempt as being under 3 employees. My contracts require workman's comp. That's fair, brother. That's fair. There's one of those moving parts that Devin was talking about. There's moving parts. You got some workarounds that you'll have to figure out, but I think it's doable. I was thinking about hiring Jeremy to come up here and run one of my crews.
That'd be so much work, you wouldn't know what to do. They think Mike's got good legs.
That's good. I love it. Lynchburg Pro Wash. He says, I market for employees from Chick-fil-A. Amazing customer service training, positive, clean, and personable. My pleasure. Market is another word for poach. I just poached the guys from Chick-fil-A.
I like to use the word acquire. We've acquired.
Is that what you're thinking? Hey, Nathan, is that in context with what we heard that if you 1099 people, they'll be killing bushes and leaving streaked windows? Let me know. That may be something totally different, but I'm interested.
Well, while we're on this subject, I got another question. I use a little advice. Maybe WWYD.
Okay.
What would you do?
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
We ain't had one of these in a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. All right. This is a real thing. You send a quote out to a townhouse community. It's 10 buildings. The average building's about 4,400 square feet. It's brick in the front with soffit and gutters and garage doors, a few windows, a little bitty porch, concrete porch, but soffit. We're not doing any concrete. We're just doing vinyl, soffit, and gutters only. Okay, 10 buildings. They're about 4,400 square, or about 4,400 square feet. The sides are half brick, rest of the vinyl. The back is vinyl. There's spigots on everyone's townhouse, condo, whatever you want to call it.
Nice.
A lot of them are shaped or set up kind of like duplexes, quadplexes in a sense.
Okay.
Single story, but some of the I guess it's kind of a single story in the front, but it slopes in the back. So you got a little 2-story situation in the back. Now I'm not asking for pricing. I'm just going to lay this out, but thanks, Sean. You can throw the price out there if you want. Throw the price out and let's just see what you got. In my head, this is a 2-day max job. Not kill yourself because there's no porches, no decks, no nothing. However, after contract is approved, they come back and are concerned about water usage. And you rest assure them that you'll hook up to each individual townhouse condo for the usage. And you let them know that the water bill would probably go up somewhere between $5 to $10 at best, at most.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you lay all that out, and they still have questions and they still have concerns. No. What? Hang on just a second. Okay. Anyways.
Still have questions, still have concerns. Yes, sir.
Okay. So they have the concerns about the water. And there's a hydrant hookup at the front of it's a one-way street in. No outlets. It's only the residents that live there. And there's a hydrant hookup. So the president is offered to either let you use his spigot every time you fill up and then come back and forth, or you can use the hydrant. The spigot's going to be a no-go because I just feel like that's going to take too long. So my question to you, if you go and get your water hook, go and get your meter from the city, use that, charge them whatever that cost is in addition, which was agreed, that was talked about. Now, what would you add on for your inconvenience of having to run back and forth to fill up? That's what I want to know. What would you charge them for that inconvenience? In addition to what you would charge for the cost of the cleaning.
So I have a question for you. If you're able to give them an inconvenience proposal, say, hey, here's the price, and here's the price because of the inconvenience. Well, if they choose,
the contract's been signed. It's already signed, but now after it was signed, these were some questions. So he's aware that there is going to be an additional charge. He's just waiting on me to tell him how much that in addition would be. So I'm just curious to know what you guys would do.
Well, there's something to be said about having to wait and the time that it takes to wait for water. Okay. That being said, the time that it takes to wait for water is not arduous time. You're not pouring the sweat. You can check your Facebook, you can run ads, you can do your tiki-taki. I don't know that it's the same per hour as it is for when you're washing. So let's just say that you charged $50. I'm just throwing this number out there, $50 every time you had to go to get water. Okay. You think that is that? I'm not throwing a number out there, but I like the idea of making $50 every time I go somewhere.
Okay. Well,
You know,
let's say that. Well, the question is how many times do you think you're going to fill up? I carry 200 gallons of water on the truck. Is 200 gallons going to be enough to wash one entire building at 4,400 square feet? I'm not sure. I don't know. It maybe not. It'd be real close. So I'm not real sure on that. So here's another thing. You could hook up to the hydrant. Shut that door. You could hook up to the hydrant, and you could bring you a whole bunch of water hoses and stretch it out, because I've measured from where the hydrant is to the end of the very last property is 630 some feet. So I think if a man showed up with approximately 500 feet of water hose and just hooked to the hydrant, that might be sufficient enough to not have to go back and forth and fill. Now, are people going to drive over it? Yeah, because it's going to lay across, pretty much going to be laying down the lane where then they would have to back out or pull over, pulling in the driveway. So,
Michael Swear.
Yeah, I've seen Joe's video. I'm not running 1,000 feet of hose. That's just not happening.
I haven't seen the video.
Usually 300 feet is about the most I'll go. But I was thinking 500 feet out of a decent hydrant, that shouldn't be a problem. And that would probably make things move quickly. The only thing that sounds like it sucks is having to lay all the hose out. So I was talking with Charles this morning about this situation, and one thought of mine was, well, if there is a little bit of an inconvenience with hooking up hoses like that, but maybe, just plan on buying 400 or 500 feet of hose and then just charging them whatever the hose cost.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I hear that. Yeah.
Does that especially if you're running from would that make more sense to you than to go back and forth and fill up?
Yeah. It would absolutely make more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I still think there's a little bit of an inconvenience fee if you can possibly pull it off. But even as you said, even if it's just the cost of the water hose, then so be it.
I'm not. Listen, I ain't buying no cheap water hose. This will be some 3/4 inch Flexzilla. That's about $100 a piece. So I'm not getting you $39 tan Harbor Freights. Not doing it.
You're tan. You light brown.
Yeah. Cream.
Your cream color.
Amen. Accessible beige.
You a bad son of a gun, ain't you?
I got this hat on backwards, man. I tell you what.
That's right. Turn your hat on backwards, man. He's a wild man.
500 a day.
Well, Devin says, if they pay for the hose, I'd do that. Filling up will cost you more time than you think. Hooking up, unhooking, fill time, drive time, etc., kills the momentum of the job. Well, he's not wrong.
No, you're not. And I told that guy, so man, if I roll my hose up, come to your condo, fill up 200 gallons of water. I don't know what the pressure is out of that, right? I'm not real sure. Unhook that, go back over, pull my hose back out. I told him, I said, it's 40 minutes if I'm filling up out of a spigot.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Get back to where I was. It's 40 minutes. Even if it's in the same place, it's 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
30 to 40 minutes. I said, now if I do that 15 times, maybe 15 times, it could be more. I said, brother, that's like 8 hours.
Bear says, what about the 3/4 inch black and blue from Harbor Freight? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I love it. $69 for a 100-foot length. And that's all I'm using now. So Jeremy, stick that in your pipe. And if it says Harbor Freight, Jeremy won't use it.
There's 100-foot of it on my trailer, on my truck. And let me be honest, I'm gonna be real with you. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not Flexzilla hose by any means.
Did I say it was?
No, but you said you liked it. I like it. I mean, it's okay. Do I regret buying it? No. Am I going to go buy more of it? Probably not.
The problem with the Flexzilla is it is too flexible. If you get any kink in it whatsoever, it will not. You cannot get enough pressure to go through it.
But it's perfect for a feed hose.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, you just roll out what you need.
Yeah.
I might buy 50 more. I might buy 50 more feet of that blue and black stuff. That way it looks the same on my truck instead of switching it all out. I don't know if I get 500 feet of Flexzilla, I might just switch it all out.
There's another reason I like the 3/4 inch from Harbor Freight is there's a Harbor Freight in our area. There's a Harbor Freight on daggone every corner. I can just go get it. They've always got it in stock.
That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
You got to order the 3/4 inch Flexzilla.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on some of these comments. Let me get back. I'm sorry.
There's your one. There's your one. Devin Moorhead. There's a man after my own heart right there.
Now, Devin, just when I thought that you was all right, you done went and did something like it right there. But you know what, Devin? It's 9:52. How about you just go ahead and go to bed, Devin? Just go ahead and lay your head down.
Black and blue hose to bed with you. Curl up with that black and blue hose. Why don't you? If you like it so much, why don't you marry it?
Yeah, I bet he's a dadgum exclusive refresh member. That's what it is. He's brainwashed.
Some liberal. All right, guys. It is. We're getting closer to the top of the hour. We're just a bunch of goofballs.
I'm reading. I'm sorry.
Here's one from Cody Smith. He hit the nail right on the head. He said, "Oh, Jeremy ain't going to Harbor Freight. You see that new truck? You can't hide money." Come on.
That ain't no new truck. I'm just reading extra.
This guy? What about this guy right here who needs to get out of the house more often right here? No, God bless you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you very much. Clean with Carson. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's going to be a good year. I'm excited for 2026. I know we're already in the middle of March, but we've been, it was snowing yesterday, bro. We had a half inch on the ground yesterday blowing through, and cold as can be. And then this weekend's supposed to be up in the 70s, so we'll take it. I'm excited for it. And fingers crossed and prayers that we get that parking garage scheduled for July or August to be nice and hot, but it'll be fun.
I'm still reading. Sorry. I got tied up. Who's washing tomorrow? Who's washing tomorrow, and what are you washing? 5 minutes, 4 minutes. You're washing 5?
I'm washing 2.
3.
Got 3 house washes. Good for you. Got 2 house washes tomorrow. I plan to get my meta glasses out tomorrow and do some video with my meta glasses. Yeah. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that hands-free vibe.
It's pretty nice. I got one video that I've been editing for a week, trying to edit for a week of a wash with them. Only thing is, I was trying not to talk, and I was going to do a voiceover, and then I realized I don't really want to do a voiceover, so I thought about just putting out a silent wash video.
Just so you could put some music in the background.
Good.
Jeremy,
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, and you can voice over it.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Yeah.
If you're like me, Jeremy, and I think you are, I just answered my own question. I asked, why don't you put out more content? On the way to the job, the night before the job, I'm thinking about the content. When I get there and I get frustrated and I'm running late and I think about my next job that I've got, I stop thinking about putting out content. But at the end of the day, it's good to put out the content.
Yeah.
For instance, got an unspoken prayer request. We'll be praying for you, brother.
You know, man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have not put out a lot of videos the last 2 to 3 years. Probably 2 years, solid 2 years, not much. I just get so consumed with the jobs, and it's like I'm trying to get the jobs done, and then I know I've shared this before, but it's like washing the house just felt like it got so what's the word, monotonous, like over and over. It's the same thing. I can only wash a vinyl house the same way, show you the same thing so many times, but yeah, maybe I should be a little bit more creative with it. But I just kind of got, I don't know.
Oh no, man! I'm excited. Once I get the in the next few weeks, when I get the studio completely done, I'm excited about doing a lot of voiceovers, and I have a designated place to do that kind of stuff. I'm going to be teaching a lot. I'll have a 50-inch screen there with a lot of what am I looking? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's late, but a lot of activity on the screen where that I can teach a lot. Also have a lot of B footage in the background. I don't know. I'm excited about moving forward with content. A lot of people don't realize how much time that it takes on the job and then the editing room afterwards. If you really want to be creative and you want to put out something that's special, it takes a long time to do that. And it's not, believe you me, financially, it's not. I make so little YouTube. I promise you.
You there?
I'm still here. You still here? Hello? I feel like I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here. I was on a rant.
It was lagging so bad. I'm like, was this me or was this Mike? I don't know. Because, I'm the one that always has crappy internet. It's always me.
I got 4 bars on mine, so I don't know. Well, we have reached the top of the hour. I'm going to read this one comment here. He said, unlike Jeremy, I focus so hard on the job, I forget to take more photos and videos, use advertising on social media. Yeah, I get busy, man. I get busy.
My problem, Chris, is I take plenty of before and after photos. And I arrange them. I set them up. I just forget to post them. It's like I'll go through. I've got like 8,000 photos. And I know I don't have 8,000 posts.
Right.
I've got the god awfulest plan at Google to keep everything stored.
One last question. We'll hit the eject button. Cody Smith says, Mike, any thoughts on next year's Back to Basics conference again? He's already bought next year's ticket, same place again. Well, actually, I don't think it's called the Back to the Basics. I think that was just this year's theme. But he's speaking of the conference in Myrtle Beach. Well, I had a blast. If I'm able to go again next year, they ask me to teach, or if we decide to have a booth, I'm either going to go down a day early or I'm going to plan to stay a day later, because I got there in time to enjoy it, and I forced myself to take a 30-minute walk on the beach just because I was at the beach. But sadly, it's in a time when my wife cannot go. Just wouldn't work out, but it was a good time, and I'm looking forward to going back, and I appreciate the opportunity that they gave me. I really enjoyed it. Okay. And then John Shoemaker said, Mike, would you speak about the event in April? So the event in April is it's in Chicago. They call it Chicagoland. So Chicagoland's a huge area. And it's called the Wash and Learn Conference. You might want to Google it, Wash and Learn. And it's a 2-day event, lots of classes, lots of demos. Last year they did a paver sealing demo, which was amazing. They have a small but certainly doable showroom where that you can meet vendors room. And it's an amazing event. Last year was the first time, and I said I'm definitely going back. So I'll be going back, and I'll be teaching a class this year. So that is in April, and I believe it's April 19th and 20th. But if you'll get on that Google machine, you'll be able to find out for sure. Wash and Learn. All right, Ernesto, good to see you, my man. Yeah, I'd love to see you, brother. Love to see you. All right. Are we ready to pray, Mr. Jeremy?
Yep, sure are, brother.
All right. We're going to pray. In addition to praying for Brittany's dad and my sister's boyfriend, we're going to be praying for who was it? I'm looking up here. Somebody
Charles
said
Henry's son.
Okay. And somebody else had a unspoken prayer request, and I apologize. I'm looking for it here, and I don't see it. But nonetheless, the good Lord knows. The good Lord knows. All right, let's pray. Father, in Jesus' name, we thank you, Lord, that we can come back and enjoy one another's company. We get to do this on a weekly basis, and having that little break seemed to work a good purpose to give us a little energy and a little fire. We had a good time tonight. We pray for the requests that have come in. My sister's boyfriend, and he's there in the hospital in Virginia. We pray for him and ask God that you would touch him in his situation. Bleak, but we trust you that you can do all things. And then, Father, we pray for Brittany's father. His name is Brian. We ask God that you'd touch him as well. He has cancer, we're to understand, and he goes tomorrow to see what the outcome is predicted to be. And so we ask God that you'd touch Brittany and Bobby and Brian. And then Charles Henry's son, we ask God that you'd touch him as well. What a privilege it was to watch him on video the other night as he was dancing to some of the music that I've produced in Fresh Rinse Media. That was a joy. Pray that you would bless him and bring him speedy recovery. And then others had unspoken requests. Father, you know the heart of every person in this room, and you know their situation. So we lift them up. We ask God you'd do great things that only you can do. We praise you in advance for what you're going to do. We look forward to a wonderful wash week. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
Amen.
God bless you all.
Catch y'all later.
Boom. Peace.